create a LinkedIn profile, and for that we even have a step-by-step guide on our YouTube channel. Okay, and our YouTube channel has this video for resume creation and for LinkedIn creation also. From using your Gmail ID or your email for logging into LinkedIn to create a new profile, we are taking you with this experience of having a good LinkedIn profile. Okay, please look for that. Start following our YouTube channel for updates. Okay, now of the 312, wow, and 3 more getting added, learners here in my session, can you please raise hand if you wish to volunteer showcasing your LinkedIn profile to me? Akhilesh is nodding. Okay, Akhilesh is the first. Fine, Akhilesh, go ahead, please. The others don't mind, only because of shortage of time and schedule. We are picking only a few of the learners here for showcasing their LinkedIn profile. But I'm sure most of you people have a similar profile. I'm going to give instructions and help you all with tips as to how each of you will be able to correct your LinkedIn account. Okay? Please make notes today, or parallelly, if you want to make those changes, go ahead and do it. Because, like you all know, LinkedIn is a very powerful networking site. And having a good presence here means either you're connecting with industry experts, or you're upskilling yourself, or you're connecting with recruiters, or maybe you simply use it like Naukri or Glassdoor to apply for jobs. It can be any of those. But just for job application, I think Naukri is there. It's not helping you build a network. But LinkedIn will help you build a network. And the more you have in your network, the better it is, because as your network grows, the opportunities which are there within that network becomes visible to you. Okay, that's the reason why socializing on LinkedIn is essential. But be very choosy about the contacts you have, because some random people coming in your network doesn't add value. Okay, meaningful contacts, meaningful network establishment is very, very important for all you guys. Keep these points in mind, primary things that have to be kept in mind. Okay, so now Akhilesh is showing his LinkedIn profile. I hope all of you have a profile like this.
Yes, ma'am.
Some of you might have better ones, some of you
Yes,
still
ma'am.
have basic ones.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. And I'm seeing Akhilesh is a web developer. So he comes from which background, tech or non-tech, guys?
Tech.
Tech background, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, but here in the session, it's not only tech people. We have non-tech also, right? People from banking, finance, accounting, GST. Correct? How many of you from non-tech?
ma'am.
Please use the chat and send
Yes,
me a
yes, ma'am.
message. Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so many from non-tech also. So when I'm saying things, it's not only for tech guys, it's both for tech and non-tech. Okay, because this place will give you all varieties of people. For training individuals like me, right? Even I have a good network here. My peers, my colleagues are also in the network. Likewise, irrespective of your domain, you can be on LinkedIn. Even doctors are there on LinkedIn. बुक पेन चाहिए तो लेके आ जाओ, साथ में अगर वो भी है तो पॉइंट्स बनाने के लिए बहुत आसान हो जाएगा. लिख लो जो भी चाहिए. ठीक है?
Ma'am.
Let's start.
Ma'am.
I can switch between two languages, English and Hindi. Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Bhojpuri, I can't. Okay, so don't feel bad if I'm not able to switch to your language, but I'll keep it as simple as possible for anyone to understand. Okay, तो अभी ये जो है यहाँ पे, this is a LinkedIn profile for Akhilesh. And now, see guys, this is more or less like your Facebook, Instagram, similar stuff, wherein your name will be there, your location will be there, your photo is there. But those are all for casual purposes. This is for professional purpose. So your photo should be very professional. And Akhilesh, पहले उसको आप change कर लो. Okay, you're from Karnataka. Maybe you can speak Kannada also. That is something even I can speak, but many others will not understand, so I'll not speak in Kannada. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am. I will
please
change it now.
change the,
I didn't had any,
yes,
so I
please.
just put it right now. Anything.
Okay, no problem. A professional photo is required on your resume and your LinkedIn profile. Okay.
No, ma'am. I'll do that.
So what is a professional photo? You should be well groomed. Okay. And your face is properly visible, like, at least very close to the way it is for me right now. Clear background, face facing forward. Okay. And all my features are visible. Many times it so happens that we are trying to take selfies like this. You're only able to see half my face. Sometimes like this, sometimes like this, sometimes like this, because it should look candid. That's all the influence of Instagram on us, candid photos. So, but that won't be applicable here. Keep professional photos on your LinkedIn account. And in the background, you're seeing something in gray and blue. That's called the background image. And usually a background is also something that can talk about your profile. Many of us don't know the use of it and we think it is also okay not to have it. But no, as soon as I open your profile, if I'm able to see something relevant for your domain, then that is what I see here in the background. For example, if you look me up on LinkedIn, I am in the learning and development domain, right? Training and development, learning and development. So I have looked up for something relevant on the internet and I have put that image on my background. Okay. Likewise, if you're from banking, you search in Google for free downloadable images, then you will get something related to banking wherein they're showing about a banking scenario, a customer in the bank or a banker telling certain things about the banking services that they have, right? It can be like that. If you are a web developer and you're you know an IT guy, right? Coding or what should I say, testing, programming, all of these things, if you search on the internet, you will be able to get some good images which you can put it up here. That is the next thing. Other than that, let's come to the actuals. Okay, your name, Akhilesh Tadke, is your name. And your surname should also be in capital letter, no? Should start with a capital letter. Don't make the change now, remember. Okay, even you can write notes because you're not able to do it here. You can also keep notes. So your name should be properly visible. Whatever name will be on your resume will be the name that you're putting here. The next thing that you're able to see is the gender, right? Or pronoun also it is called on your LinkedIn. Can you please click on edit? We'll show them what are the options. Yes, can you see here? Pronouns are there. Pronoun is not a must for you guys. It is only because many names can be confusing, whether it's a male or a female, right? So in Indian names especially, if it is ending with A, like Aditya, Ajay, Ajaya, just an additional A will make it a female name, right? Hem Chandra will be there. Hema is a female. So if you just want to give that clarity, that's when you will be using pronouns. Okay. So you can use that and then save it accordingly. Okay. Now, after that, what else can we add here? You can add your headline. Headline is like in your resume, we have that title, right? What is the current position that you are having? I am a banking professional. I am a banking teller. I am a customer relationship manager. I am a web developer. I'm a programmer analyst. I'm a fresher. It can be any of these. Or it can be the title that you want to give, which is applicable to the search that you want to do. For example, he is open to work. Akhilesh is open to work and he is looking for opportunities in web development. That's why he has put web developer. Now, if that is the case, he can also say aspiring professional in the web development domain. He could also put that because he is still open to work. And once he or she is getting that job opportunity, whatever is the title that you have in your organization, please put that here. Again, my example I can give you, I am the training excellence manager. So I have put manager in training and development, or I can put training excellence manager also. Okay. So these kind of titles you should be putting here in the headline. Then current position also you can add there. Okay, what is the industry, whether it's banking and finance, whether it is accounting, whether it is commerce. Okay, some of you might be chartered accountants. All of these things will come into a picture here. Okay, you might be a tester, you might be a quality analyst, you can be a web developer. Okay, you can be a cloud practitioner. Okay, so all of these things are applicable here. So your position, you might ask, ma'am, I don't have any job right now. I'm still a fresher. What to put here? In that case, you can probably not add the the title as whatever you're aspiring. You can say fresher looking for job in this domain, like he has selected the industry, technology, information and internet, right? Because he's from IT background. Likewise, you can select your field saying banking and finance, accounting, GST, right? These things, and then you can mention your title that you are a fresher. But the next thing that we have there is the education section, right? There, no compromise, because all of you are graduates, postgraduates also in some cases. So you should put up your educational qualification properly. Because if you are a fresher, my main focus will be on your academics. Because I know as a fresher, you don't have much experience in the industry. Okay? So please make sure that your educational details are correctly mentioned. Year of passing, college or university, and the location, and what is the degree that you procured. If possible, what is the GPA or the percentage that you have secured there. All of this can give you an edge over others. See here, we have 360 people in the session. And if I am a recruiter looking at 360 profiles and I want to pick only 5 or 10, should your resume and your LinkedIn profile not be very unique and different? It should convey the clear message. Okay, if you are beating around the bush, you are not able to put in information correctly, then that is going to be a problem because you will not get filtered at all. Okay, so background image, your photo, and these details that you're going to put are going to tell a lot about you. That is how I'll be able to pick as a recruiter. Okay, so your college and your degree, that also is important. Please mention that correctly. Then we have location. Most of us think अरे location क्या है, मैं online में search कर रहा हूँ, उसको क्या चाहिए होगा मेरा location. No guys, location is very important because recruiters are looking for opportunities in specific locations. You might have seen in job descriptions, right? Whether it's on LinkedIn or on our EduBridge job portal, you're seeing that some job opportunities are applicable only for certain location learners. So this is a filter that they will put. Candidates in this location, they will filter and put it. So currently, if you are living in Bangalore or in Chennai or in Gurgaon, Hyderabad, but your hometown is somewhere else, maybe Jharkhand, Amritsar, such places, right? What to put? What will be the location you'll put?
And where
Tell me,
we are
guys.
currently living.
Correct. Who said that? Kapil.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct, Kapil. You're currently living, wherever you're living, that. Otherwise, the place where you're looking for jobs and you're ready to relocate, that can also come in here. Because some of us will be living in tier 2 places, okay? Like if it is, Hyderabad, maybe not in Hyderabad, you will get some other nearby places, learners will be there. But you're okay to travel to Hyderabad. Likewise, if it is, the jobs are in Bangalore, maybe other surrounding places like Mysore will be there, or Tumkur will be there, or Shimoga. These places, I am able to give you more examples because I live in Bangalore. Okay, so all of these things are nearby places wherein maximum job opportunities are not there, but you are okay to relocate to that place because maybe you have family to support you in those places, maybe it is close by, or maybe if package is good, even relocation is good for you. Okay, so for these reasons you can also select such location where you are willing to work, or your ideally the location is where you live, like Kapil told us. Okay, wherever you are staying, that's where you will be putting. Now the next thing is contact information, your profile URL. For the tech guys, GitHub links can come in here. Okay, or other places where you have hosted your code, or you have a profile wherein you have used it for project presentation or some other places, right? That can be put up here. Or if you are a blogger, many of my learners are bloggers, tech bloggers for that case. Okay, and non-tech also, blogging is very much like the in thing, right? So these blogs can also come here. Your profile URL can also be the LinkedIn profile URL that he has put here. Okay, your email ID can be mentioned here. All of these things become very important because a recruiter who comes and selects your profile wants to reach out to you. How will they reach out if you don't have any contact information mentioned? So please mention the contact details. Okay, your birthday and other things are optional. See, it's not even a mandatory field. Okay, you can mention, but many don't prefer to, like how Akhilesh has kept it blank, you can leave it blank. And if you have your portfolio like this, see, I told GitHub and he has put the GitHub link only. Like this, if you want to put it up, you can. But non-tech learners, if you're thinking, मैम मेरा कुछ valid है ही नहीं इस field के लिए, तो मैं क्या ही डालूं? I am okay, you leave it blank. This is just an optional good information that you can provide. Okay. The next thing that you could see here is, scroll down please. Yeah, that's the end of this section now. So you want to edit your contact details, all of this is done. Now, what next?
Hello.
We will close this. This is all about basic information. Now scroll down to see there are a lot of other things. Open to hiring, open to work. Those options are there. He has selected the badge which says open to work, which is why he's getting that green circle around his photo. Okay, open to hiring. See that if you are a recruiter, hiring will come. Hashtag hiring will come there. Or if you are providing any other service, then also you can select that providing services and then put it up. If you want to add more things in your profile section, please click the next button which says add profile section and start adding details, whether it's about additional educational qualification or a position or any service that you might be providing, right? You might even be doing freelancing. As a freelancer, you might be providing certain small, services, whether it is some kind of, a part-time opportunity that you had been continuing earlier. You can put that here in your services. If you have had a career break, some ladies or even the gentlemen here, you might have taken a career break because you wanted to either pursue higher studies or you wanted to explore some business or entrepreneurship ideas. Or if that be the case, you can even take a break to support family, right? In most cases, the ladies will do this post marriage or as a caregiver, parenting, all these things. So that can be added in the career break. If you are getting newer skills added, like after completion of your course with EduBridge, you are going to be called as a certified professional in certain domain, right? Whether it is Java full stack development or AWS cloud practicing or accounting and GST or banking and finance, BCBF, any of these things, right? So put those skills also there. Okay, scroll down, Akhilesh. Yeah, can you see that? All of those things are coming in there. and then recommended. If you were featured anywhere in some article, right? I'm sure many of you have that talent. Or if you were even part of some event which got published in an online platform or somewhere and you want to highlight that, go ahead and do that. If you have taken up additional courses where you got licenses and certification, here you can add our course and the details also about projects that you have done. And for many of you from the non-tech, maybe projects and other things you don't have. But if you have even had any volunteering kind of activity, right? You went and supported an NGO and there was one project which you took care of, you can mention that also here. Okay. Add courses. Courses can be the course that you are doing with us or on LinkedIn, Coursera, Upgrad, right? All these places, whatever you have done, you can add those courses. So there are many things that you can add in here to make your profile stand out. Okay, take your time. I'm only explaining the different features available on LinkedIn, but while adding these things, add relevant ones. Patents are also there, publication is there. As a fresher, maybe this is appearing overwhelming for some of you, but eventually when you start growing in your role, okay. So what you're supposed to do is, as and when you start building your career, you can always come back and edit your LinkedIn profile. And please make sure that your LinkedIn profile is always up to date at whatever stage you are in. Okay. As frequently as possible, come and update. Maybe you will think you want to rephrase the words also. Maybe your summary section that we are going to talk about next, all of those things you want to rephrase. Now you can even see that you can take the support of AI. If you have taken premium feature on LinkedIn, then there is AI support also that comes in different places. So you can phrase it better. Some of us might be having our grammar which is weak and we don't want to get into trouble. So we can even use AI. Okay. Then see here, open to work. He has a few titles that he has selected. Okay. If these titles match his job search, then notifications will come, or no, recruiter will also know that these are the positions or roles that he would prefer. See, job preference. You can go and edit this based on your domain. Whatever are the roles that you are okay with, please select those. See, location. He is fine with all of these locations. This is again what I told you. He's ready to relocate. That's why so many options are there, even though his place of current location is Karnataka. Is okay in Mumbai, Pune, Bangalore, any such place. Remote locations also he's fine. By remote, it means you don't have to go there to work. Okay, you can sit at the comfort of your house and work from home, but there might be occasions where once in a while you will probably go there and report or participate in events. Like my current role is remote. I work from home, but that doesn't mean that I don't have to go to the centers nearby or to Mumbai where the head office is there. We do go, but it's only on organizational demand basis. Okay, like that. You should understand what these terminologies mean. Hybrid will be a place where you are going probably 2 times a week, 3 times a week, and remaining days you're working from home. Those kind of opportunities will also be there. And start date immediately available, or if you have to serve notice period, you probably can mention that. Employment type. Most of us prefer full time because that is a guaranteed job. But if you are okay to do two types of things, part-time is okay, freelancing is okay, because you are currently pursuing education and you can only accommodate half day shift, please mention that also. Okay. Then, yeah. So you have these analytics and other things which we don't want. Can you please click on more button there? Yeah. So see here, guys. Once your profile is complete, you can even download your profile in the form of a PDF and use that as your resume. That also is possible. Okay. Apart from that, on the top you have my network, jobs, messaging, notification, etc. These options. My network will help you in building your network. Jobs will give you job notification based on your preference and job alerts. Messaging, if somebody is messaging you on LinkedIn, you will see that. Notification is like dashboard. Some activity from your network will also come there. Job notification alerts will also be there. Somebody viewed your profile, that information will also come there. Like he has a few here.
Chapter
Okay. But these are all basic things which you
90
can navigate and find for yourself.
299
Sudhir, if you aren't
715.
speaking to me, please mute. Thank you. Okay. But how am I able to make a difference for myself? Just like in your resume, there is a section to talk about yourself or your current position. Can we please click on your profile and yeah, this about section there? Yeah, click and let's show them. Yes. So guys, please make sure that you are talking nice things about yourself. Feel confident and try to highlight your key features or key skills here in this section. Some of us, what we do, we would have done everything possible to put all information, qualification, certification, licenses, job location, everything. But when somebody asks, talk about yourself, you were like, what do I say? Uh, like this, you're lost. Why? Talk about yourself. Don't you know what you're good at? Paper publication. Yes, you can put that also. If you have any publication done, you can please mention that. But I think relevant details like the URL and mentions of those have to be put up. Okay. So coming back, about section should be about you. He has mentioned he's a recent graduate from Pesset University with a bachelor's degree in computer science. Okay. Engineering proficient in Java, HTML, CSS. Now, Akhilesh has actually mentioned his skills, everything. But very little am I able to see about Akhilesh himself. What are your personality traits? Are you an enthusiastic person? Are you a jovial person? Are you somebody who is a keen learner? Are you a quick learner? Are you a good team player? Do you have good interpersonal skills? Are you a passionate techie? Right? If Akhilesh, you are always up to date with technology, you can say, I am a passionate person in technology, keeping myself updated with the latest things trending in the industry. If you are in a non-tech domain, likewise, whichever is apt for your domain, you can please put it up there. Talk about yourself. This is the place where you talk about yourself. The next thing what you can write is separate sections about skills, which anyway you have it in LinkedIn. Okay. So that is what you are supposed to put here. Skills के लिए we have separate section on LinkedIn. But if you want to talk about yourself, this is the place. Nowhere else they've given you option to talk about yourself. So why not use this place? Mention about yourself. However, if you still feel you want to highlight about Java, HTML, CSS, or your domain specific stuff like accounting, GST, taxation, tally, all of these things, then that also you can put here. Okay, but mention it separately. First 2 to 3 lines should be about yourself. If you do not have an idea about how to write about yourself, please look up the internet. It's okay. A lot of samples will come there. Again, this section is also now supported through AI. Okay. So Gen AI is being used here. So you can probably phrase it correctly. If you put in some rough text here, it will rephrase it and then give you a good one paragraph about yourself. Okay, that also you can put. How many years of experience you have had, that you can put. If you don't have experience, don't be scared or shy to mention that you're a fresher. It's okay. Everybody starts their career as fresher. So put it up like that. Then, can we scroll down, please? Yeah. So he's also mentioned about the programs that he has attended, whether it is a, what was that, Akhilesh? Summer internship or summer training program, or any technical certification or core knowledge in something. All of those things he has mentioned. You could do this. I'm not saying it is going to be ignored. But Akhilesh and others, 2 to 3 lines about yourself is mandatory here. That is the differentiator, guys. All of the things that we just mentioned right now, earlier to this topic, is all about, generic stuff that everybody will be putting. But here is where you can bring in the difference. And another thing is, whenever you are looking for certain positions like, web development or banking analyst, or you have a financial advisor position, customer facing job roles. If you are looking at specific roles like that, try to put the keywords of that domain here in your about section. Okay, keywords can be like how I mentioned. It can be the title itself. It can be the skills that are needed for that title. Okay, because if you are saying I want to be in a sales kind of role, or I want to do customer facing role, then your primary thing will be communication skills, right? So you can say I am a fluent communicator in whichever language that you want to mention. Hindi, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, English. Okay. So you can mention like that and then fill up your about section. And then you put in your skills. Got it? Any question? Will you upload this session recording? I have the recording, but I'll not upload it. But for a recording that you want, Satish, you can, like I told earlier also, we have a video, very detailed video, which is there on our YouTube channel. LinkedIn profile creation with expert. It's titled that. Okay, you can see that and start doing these things. You can play, pause, and then do it and come back, play, pause, do things. Okay. All right. The next important thing is to start building your network. I'm not going to focus much on the other information here that you have to provide. I wanted to touch base on things that are basic, and we covered that. The next thing is when you're adding your experience, if at all you have, right? That should be crisp. Do not start putting in the JD of your job. Okay. Kamala Kannan, please go on mute. Okay, so I have seen profiles wherein all the things that your JD had shared, no, everything will copy and paste here. No, guys, that's not what you do. In specific job roles, what is your, key thing, key deliverable? Do that. For example, if I am putting it, I'll say conducting counseling sessions for learners on creating their effective LinkedIn profile and resumes is part of my job role. Training the trainers is something that I do. Monitoring their quality and performance is an additional thing that I am good at. So these are things that my profile will talk about me. I'm not going to say, okay, at EduBridge, Kamala Kannan, please go on mute. Thank you. Okay. So if I start saying these are the metrics that I'll have to work on. These are the reports that I make. These are the meetings that I attend. That's not relevant for a profile here. In that role, whatever you are supposed to write, whatever is the key thing that you will be doing, just mention that. Don't say, I do unit testing, I do integration testing, I do functional testing using these tools and technologies, and I start my day with sending reports to these people. No, let's not write stories. Let's write the gist. And that gist should contain key things that you do. Because if I see, okay, he's a web developer. So in which technology is he doing web development? Wow, he's using these. This is exactly what I wanted. And along with web development, does he have other skills? Oh, excellent. He even knows back-end development. So this is how a recruiter will see. He will not want bullet points about your different things that you do day to day. Okay, guys? So make sure that your focus while you're writing in your work experience is that. Day to day basis, what is your key thing that you are doing? Like I highlighted about my role. Correct? I will not say, okay, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm attending these meetings. I will be talking with these kind of stakeholders. Other days, I'm meeting my team members. I'm discussing these. No, I will be doing that, but I'm not going to write it on LinkedIn. That's in my reporting that I will do separately. Okay? So maintain that kind of information. The other important things are, Akhilesh, you can stop sharing your screen. Thank you so much. In the last 10 minutes, I want to give quick tips on what are the things you will have to do for building good network. Okay. This is about your profile. Now, whom should you add to your network? Your uncle, auntie, granny, grandpa, neighbor next door. Don't say I'll not add you. Don't befriend them. Don't do that also. But important contacts will be somebody in the same domain, your college, right? Similar area, or your peers, colleagues, or somebody you want to follow for technology or certain things that you want to upgrade. Because we might even have some role models, right? In certain industries, there are good speakers, there are good people whom we all look up to. These people you would want to connect with. It doesn't really make sense to have a million people in your contacts who don't add any value to your network. Make sure that you are establishing contact with people of similar interest. Okay, that's the first thing you should do. When you search, if Akhilesh searches web developer, it will give jobs, people, all of these things as option. So now I'm saying connect with people, send out notification or start following them. If they are some kind of, good speakers or known public figures, start following them. And then if at all they are open to communicating with you or mentoring you, please request for that and start getting mentored also. That is also okay. Yes, somebody who's related to your field is somebody whom you want to connect with. Correct, Vinod? Okay. I follow a lot of people because in this training domain, I really want to do something really well so that learners like you get benefited, so that my team members, the trainers get benefited. I start following people who are very good and accomplished in training field because, like I said, that is my job and I am getting inspired by them. However, I might also want to follow somebody who is giving me tips on how to do my task easily. Correct? So those are also people whom you want to connect with. Don't start spamming people. After this session, each one of you getting 380 requests can also happen. These people were there in that session, let me add them. Okay, I'm not saying you should add, I'm not saying you should not add. It's your call. See if that is a meaningful contact that you are establishing. Okay, and start following companies or groups also, which are of your area of interest. There are different coding groups. There are different, groups that are discussing about the latest trending things in banking sector. There are different groups which are talking about the latest trends in many industries together, all under one roof, right? So these kind of things I should really be following if I want to upskill myself or if I want to be up to date. Because sometimes it can even help you in industry interviews, right? You go to an interview and they ask you what do you think in your field is the latest thing happening. Then you're like, oh, I think I know. Is it Java 5.0? No, we have moved far ahead from there. Likewise, if you don't know much about online banking or QR transactions, how did QR come into existence? What is Google Pay? What is Phone Pay? What is the next kind of a mobile wallet or feature that is coming up? You don't know? Then you probably are in need of some information around that. So start looking for those, right? How can you get information about that? Like I said, follow groups. There are different groups on LinkedIn. Start following and see notifications coming in from there. All of this can really help you a lot because you are in touch with people who are helping you. They can be recruiters, they can be your friends. And as a recruiter, if I see that you want to join my company and you already have 10 people in your network who are in my company, right? Then I'll be more than happy to get you here because for me, you are a trusted resource. Okay? I will be seeing that you are already in contact with people and somehow you will be aware of my company also. How many of us don't know what Google, Microsoft, Yahoo, all of these companies do? We all know, right? Whether you're from tech background, non-tech background, you all know it, right? Likewise,
ma'am.
if you have
Yes,
contacts
ma'am.
in these places where you want to belong to, HDFC, ICICI Lombard, Kotak, or banking domain people, these are your dream companies. Correct? So you start following their groups. And whenever you're applying for a job, they also give you a default option to select and start following them. Please do these things and you will see the kind of difference that is happening in your presence on LinkedIn. Because having meaningful presence versus just being there is different. Sometimes if you want to go and filter out a lot of things, whether it's the contacts that you have or the groups that you were following, because interest can also change over time, right? So make sure that these things are taken care of and you visit your LinkedIn profile at least once a month. At least. Filter out the information, but be active there. Ma'am told once a month is enough. For these things, you will stick on to my words. But there is some recruiter who would have put a message and waited for 1 month and you never got back, so he's disappointed. Don't do that also. If possible, have the app stored on your phone as well. App installed on your phone. You'll get notification. This person viewed your profile from the recruitment industry. Analysis will be there on your LinkedIn profile. So make sure that you respond to messages. Stay active on LinkedIn. Okay. Apart from LinkedIn, many other places are there where you can also go and socialize and connect with people from the industry. But LinkedIn is the most preferred network, easy to navigate and trusted. Okay. You can first and foremost connect with your trainer at EduBridge. Because at EduBridge also, whenever we have job opportunities or some sessions like these, those are also coming on LinkedIn. We put notification. So start following your trainers. They are from the industry that you belong to, right? So they will also share good articles that might help you. Start following EduBridge itself on LinkedIn and on YouTube for resources that I mentioned. Okay. videos to guide you, create your resume, LinkedIn, all of this can be found there. For any other information, please reach out to your trainer. Look at your WebEx spaces. I hope you all know what WebEx space is. Yes. Everybody in our company is posting message there. Whether it is me who's reviewing your resume, whether it's your other trainer or manager who's doing it, or a placement counselor messaging there, or an SME putting some articles or resources. Okay, so look at those. Okay, so let's use some time right now. If you have any questions, I'm seeing some questions here. YouTubers and other people recommended to post constantly about something in our domain. Is it necessary that we should share post? Yes, you can use those as resources that you want to give publicity, and it will also be a good value addition when somebody is looking at your profile. They know that you're proficient in that domain. You have so much knowledge that you want to share it. So you are a good candidate for them. So you can do that, Manjunath. Okay. Yes. Sai also has that option here. Sorry, I think Manjunath's question was different. How to approach someone on LinkedIn? Okay. So your approach is simple. You can go and connect them. Like I said, search from the domain, see who you want to connect with, how to connect, you see. They will probably not give, if they're a public figure, they'll not want everyone to get connected with them, but they'll only allow you to follow. You can follow them. But if you want to request a connection, you can send a message. Mention the intention why you want to connect. Otherwise, casually spammers are there, scamsters are there who want to connect, and nobody would want to encourage that. Okay. You can also mention that I stumbled upon your profile. I came across your profile on LinkedIn when I was looking for opportunities in this domain. Could you please help me provide opportunities or direction on searching for jobs, or maybe give me a mentorship kind of activity? Can you be my guide? Whatever your intention is, do it. Just for friendship's sake, don't go and connect with some random people. Like how you might have done in social networking sites. Don't do that here. Keep your profile as professional as possible. Okay. There will be sessions. No, there won't be session on cover letter or cold email. Rahul, that's a very good question. I will probably check if these can be covered, but we are giving very generic sessions on LinkedIn and resume for now. But yeah, this is a good question. I'll take it up as a pointer. And if at all we can have sessions like this done, because very few of us talk about cover letters. Not many of us even include a cover letter in our job application. You're right. Let me check, Rahul. Thank you so much for that question. Okay. What else, guys? If you have that placement counseling session which is scheduled for you on your calendar, you can drop off from here and join there because it would have started now. If you have some question, I'll be here in this session for the next 5 minutes. I'll take your questions. Please start putting your question on chat. Was this session useful? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, excellent. Should we meet again?
Yes, ma'am, for sure.
Anjum
Yes,
is
ma'am.
nodding. Yes. Okay, and next time when we come, we will probably look at better things. Okay, basic now, all of us are aware. We'll go ahead and see the next things, how to refine our profile. Okay, let's consider this as the basic session for LinkedIn. But I'm sure this won't be a basic thing on your profile. You do these things, I am sure you will have a very good profile created. Got it? Yes. What's your internship work? Yes, absolutely. Why not, Rohit? It will work. Please mention correctly what your internship is about. No need for buying LinkedIn Premier, Vivek. However, if you want to opt for LinkedIn Premium, then you will probably get a 1 month trial for free, one time only. Okay, you can have that used up. If you think it has been beneficial, then you can go ahead and buy. But I would recommend it is not needed. But there are added features that come in, like LinkedIn Learning that I told you. Okay, a lot of free courses will be unlocked for you if you buy premium service. Likewise, you'll also be able to send in-mails to recruiters. In-mail is an option wherein you can send an email via LinkedIn to that particular person. And you will also become top applicant in some places. That's what they claim. So that also you can check. Arts background work to get a job in banking sector. Okay, they are two different domains, Tushar. Arts, that is your BA, right? MA, all of those things, versus something like in BCom, which is a preferred qualification in banking sector. But if you think you want to just get into this domain from your existing domain, right? Then you'll have to do a course or a certification for this domain. No matter wherever that is, that cross-functional domains, you'll have to get certified in some key skills only, then it is possible. Directly, it won't be possible. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. I really had a good time with you all. I hope to spend more time with you, so I'll come back again. You can also start seeing my messages in some of your WebEx spaces, right? So watch out for good articles and messages coming in there. I hope you all have a great future ahead and make the changes that we have suggested for better LinkedIn profiles also. Yes. Perfect. Thanks all. You take care. Have a wonderful day, and special thanks to Akhilesh for showcasing his profile. Really appreciated, Akhilesh. Best wishes to all.